before we do anything, before we get into this chapter, I just have to say, I'm sorry. Sorry, and I apologize for what I said 2 weeks ago. I was completely in the wrong, and I judged you for what you said before I even thought about it.
This could be a grave for Gecko Moria.
What? Like the rest of the internet, I'm a fool. I'm a fool, and you were right. You were right this whole time, and
Yeah.
I should have seen the Moria agenda. I don't know why I didn't see it before.
Should have seen it.
Actually, I know why I didn't see it, but I am forever humbled by this experience, and from now on, you got this.
All right.
You are.
You know what?
You are the one.
I accept your apology as we go into this week's chapter discussion for One Piece, chapter 1158, titled Rocks versus Herald. And on this cover page, we get the confirmation, my correct prediction, that this is the grave, the so-called grave of Gecko Moria, or, as it has been revealed, Kozuki Moria. And that sounds crazy to even say out loud, to be honest. What does this mean to you? What does this mean to you?
I am so lost, dude. I've spent because this chapter came out like a second ago, but I spent like the whole time like trying to think of like anything, but it all is just so it's confusing because it's not just Yamato, it's Kiku and I think her name is Cho, the Yakuza lady. They're all praying. They're all paying their respects to Moria. So it seems like Moria is like a well enough known figure for like them all to be knowing about it. But then it's like, why didn't we like hear anything about this? I mean, like we knew like during Odin's travels, Moria did return to Wano to fight Kaido. But if we can take anything in this cover series to be fact, then we know that technically Moria grew up in Wano, but is from the West Blue.
Yes. So
there's like a history of travel that happened in that era, even though travel was like super hard to do, like pre-Odin. Odin's whole thing was that he wanted to leave Wano. So I'm like so confused.
There are many things that are odd about this. One is just sort of timeline wise. Like, did Odin know Moria? Because Odin is 9 years older than Moria. So were they like cousins? Did they like know each other? I'm not gonna go as far as to say that Moria was Odin's brother, because I don't think that's the case. I don't think he's like the son of Sukiyaki. I think Moria is like maybe like tangentially familially related, like he's Odin's cousin or like second cousin or whatever. But another possibility is that he could have been like adopted.
That my other theory is and we spoke about it briefly last video when we were kind of riffing on this idea, and if it were to be true, and the parallels between Luffy and Moria, of course, there's like Moria being the idea of like the Luffy that just didn't make it, right?
Yes, and
even though like in design you don't see it at all, but like that is kind of what his character is, right? Like a failed pirate, right? And it's interesting because like in this cover story it says, "Here lies the pirate of justice." So they know he's a pirate, like that's a fact.
So he becomes a pirate before coming back. Like he is a pirate during his fight with Kaido.
This is a little odd because I'm not sure how the timelines match, but after Orochi came to power and Kaido was taking over Wano, the Kozuki family was like the promised family, right? Like they were like looking for Momonosuke essentially. And I wonder, and this is not, I don't know if the timelines line up exactly, but like in that search and wondering for the Kozuki family, I wonder if there was a period where when Moria was trying to take down Kaido, that the people of Wano looked to Moria as like an example of a hero, and so they honored him with the Kozuki title. Maybe like that's maybe like a way that he can be like you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so he's not technically a Kozuki family, but he grew up in Wano. They knew about him, and then he fought Kaido. So like, they have more reason to
I could see that
honor him. But yeah,
I think it's even, we could go as far as to say potentially that Moria could be like a Joy Boy-esque figure, like one that fails. Like,
right.
if it even
I'm with that.
Kaido says Joy Boy is the one that will beat me. So if that further builds the parallel of Moria and Luffy being one who fails and then gives up on his dream, and then someone who gets beaten by Kaido time and time again but still gets back up to succeed.
And people who are watching who are unaware of the parallels, there are so many. And again, this actually adds a lot to like the parallel storyline theory of like pre-time skip, post-time skip. Thriller Bark and Wano line up exactly. There's a cutaway on Wano to Moria now. Like it tracks a little bit more.
Guys, if Moria is a Kozuki, what does that mean? Can this guy read poneglyphs?
Oh my God! Yeah, there's that too. Yeah, like yeah, I don't know. And last scene with the Blackbeard, that's a little sketchy too.
Or Moria joins Cross Guild, and he's the one who can read poneglyphs for Cross Guild.
Whoa. Okay, now you're cooking, because that's probably what's gonna happen. That's probably exactly what's gonna happen.
And where else did he go?
And I think, honestly, Cross Guild is sort of like the New Age Rocks Pirates, like in the sense of that they're all kind of bickering, and like
they're all like high tier, like
they're high tier
like,
pirates from different crews that are kind of just allying based off of their strength and not any real like connection or bond. And like as we think that they're gonna go or that the Impel Down part 2, basically, like the freeing of Weevil
next
and Doflamingo, potentially even the next arc, like the freeing of these characters who are all kind of like at least, I don't know, varying high tiers. Like this, like if Doflamingo joins, Weevil joins, fucking
Moria joins,
Moria joins. It could even have like fucking like Hancock could join potentially, like if it mirrors the Rocks Pirates that like one of the Kuja Empresses joins. Like I feel like the Cross Guild is like the New Age Rocks Pirates, not in the way that Blackbeard is Rocks' son, but it's like it feels the same kind of like area that the Rocks Pirates did, I think.
Yeah.
Well, Buggy is also Rocks' son, so it tracks. But yeah, I mean, even more parallels between like Moria and Luffy. Like Luffy, is the actualization of dreams, whereas Moria is like all about nightmares and like being stuck on that. And I think like the crescent moon might even have like some more implications here. While obviously like Luffy's a sun god, Moria's whole island is shrouded in darkness constantly, and there's a moon. I think like during the chapters, like it might have been crescent. I have to look back on that, but yeah, I think it's interesting. But it's also interesting that it's like desecrated, right? Like
it's old, sure.
Yeah, but it looks like it's been like broken into. I mean, obviously Moria's not in there, but
isn't it? Isn't it because like there wasn't anyone to upkeep the graves? Like Kawamatsu was gone; he was in jail. So all the graves are kind of like, I don't know, true. Like rubble, not rubble, but like they haven't been taken care of. There's no gravekeeper in Ringo for 20 years.
Right. I wonder if it's something like Moria is the one who's like desecrating his own grave.
Yeah, like he grave robbed
others
himself.
Maybe too. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like I mean, well now that makes sense of how his body just disappeared. Like he can do that. Like he can swap places with his shadow. So like maybe it looked to all the people like around. Like I think like it fits so well with like Moria realizing that he's about to get like purely and utterly defeated by Kaido. His dreams get shattered in that moment. And then he runs away completely. Like that, it fits with his character very well.
I mean, the way they talk about it, it seems like he loses his entire crew, right? Like everyone dies except Moria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, now that Moria's getting more important, God Valley is swiftly approaching in the flashback right now.
Yeah.
I think
This
the
is the
timing.
lineup. This is the lineup.
Yeah, this is the lineup.
No one would have ever predicted that the Yamato cover story was gonna line up with Moria and God Valley. Like that, no one was ever gonna think that.
Exactly. Yeah, I can see it like literally next chapter, because next chapter is probably gonna be God Valley, but we'll get there when we get there. But I can see it like lining up that it's revealed soon that God Valley is Thriller Bark, like straight up. I think Oda's been doing a lot of straight up reveals these days, and I think like that could be a thing that's coming up.
Yeah, I mean Moria has like 3 or 4 or even more. I don't know the exact count. I don't know, one of our previous episodes we counted how many like soldier zombies Moria took from the God Valley remains, like of the Rocks Pirates, but like he knows something about the Rocks Pirates. He knows something. He's from the West Blue. It's too much to, and also I feel like this Thriller Barkness is only gonna get more Thriller Barky, because Brooke's little teaser and hint has been like in the background for like months now.
That's
like,
true.
That's coming up.
It's gonna all line up. Maybe Brooke lived on God Valley. Maybe that one country was God Valley. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, this is just like crazy. I wonder where this cover story is going on from here. Like, are they just gonna move on from this? Like,
what if it's over?
It's not over.
What if
Because when it's over, it says it says when it says it's end.
Okay.
It ends.
Damn, volume.
It says like
40.
final volume.
This has been going on for a while.
Yeah.
I think as sort of like a capstone to this builds a connection even further between the West Blue and Wano, and something that you discovered on your reread, if you want to talk about it.
Oh yeah. This is like such a niche thing that I don't think anyone has ever caught. I've been rereading Marineford now, and when the world finds out that Ace is about to be executed, like hours before Ace gets executed, they show like all the blues, and on the West Blue it's like this random bar, and like it's like a one-off character talking. It's whatever, but in the bar there's a samurai. Like a samurai is in the West Blue, which is like, what? Like that's just like, there's so many questions there, because this is a samurai traveling between the world, again pre walls opening. It's hard to travel from Wano elsewhere. Exactly. So this is not just like a random character, right? And then it's a samurai in the West Blue, which is like similar to what this cover story insinuated, a connection between the West Blue and Wano. So that's one more thing there.
And I mean,
I don't know.
Like,
has Oda been cooking this for years? I don't know.
Geographically, you just got to go down. Like that's all you got to do. To get to the West Blue.
That's
just
true.
Go down. You got to go
That's
through the
true.
Calm Belt somehow, but all you got to do is just go down to get to the West Blue.
That's true.
So
but also you pointed this out, but like that samurai is like the second samurai ever in the series.
Like other than Ryuma. Like, if you think about it, if you go through their bark, that's the first time Wano and samurais were brought up at all ever in the series, was through their bark. Just, they weren't brought up in Sabaody or Impel Down at all. At Marineford, this samurai in the West Blue is the second samurai other than Ryuma that Oda ever drew in One Piece. Like, so this connection between the West Blue and Wano had to have been there, at least in, like, basic concept from the like origin of Wano, basically, like from the creation of this concept of a country of samurai. Like the link to the West Blue had to have existed.
And honestly, like the more I think about it, the more I think there's something funny and cool, like straight up, like in terms of like boys finding something cool. I think there's something there for Oda to write on, because if you look at the scene, it's like a Western bar. Yeah. And I think like the parallel he's drawing is like samurais and cowboys. Like that's straight up what it is, I think. Like he's saying like there is like a fun, cool connection between the samurais of Wano and the cowboys of the West, which is like real life, you know, like
It's just the West Blue is something's there, man. Something's there, man.
Oh,
God
100%.
Valley was there. Through the Bark was
100%.
from West Blue. We got Ohara was on West Blue. The people closest to finding out what the poneglyph language was, they were in the West Blue. Shanks was from the West Blue. I mean, he was born on God Valley. We know that now. But like, he's from the West Blue.
If Luffy if Luffy's based on Sun Wukong
Yes,
journey
and-
from the east to the west,
Yeah,
like
return to
that
the-
could happen from
yeah.
the east blue to the west
Yeah,
blue.
like something is cooking, something is brewing in the West Blue, and I feel like Laugh Tale is there, or the Ancient
Something
Kingdom
is
needs to be
literally
there.
brewing in the west blue,
Yes,
and we'll
but
get to it in a
we'll
second.
get to that.
And we
Something
will
is
get to
brewing
it
in the West Blue, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that at the end. But I don't know. I like when we've seen Moria as a child, or Oda drew him, so
Yeah,
and he wasn't in Wano garb, so
that's exactly what I was
I
thinking.
think I don't know what grew up potentially means. I think it was sort of late in his childhood that he was raised in Ringo, I think.
I wonder if he, similar to Shanks, like grew up on a pirate ship, and that's how he ended up in Wano.
Yeah.
You know, because I can't think of like any diplomatic reason for anyone to just like end up in Wano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he went back. He was at Roger's execution. So
He was, yeah.
He
was a pirate by then. Like he
this
was
is
like
such
the Gecko
this
Pirates.
is such a fucked timeline. He's everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's in the East Blue during Roger's execution. He's in the West Blue as a kid. He's also in Wano as a kid. He's in Wano battling Kaido, and then he's back at God Valley to take the fucking bodies and resurrect them and then create Thriller Bark. I feel like we need an explanation. We need this is what Moria was doing his entire life. I feel like we need that for clarification.
No, I agree. It's very confusing.
Yeah. Well, anyways, we should maybe get into the meat of this.
Let's get into the chapter.
We've just been discussing the cover story for 20 minutes.
It's a lot to talk about.
All right. Chapter 1158, Harold versus Rocks. And we start with a very bummed Roger because Rayleigh has got the attention of Shaki instead of him.
The note was so funny.
Yeah, the note is
I'm
crazy.
sorry.
The note is actually crazy.
I'm sorry, but she gave this to me.
And I mean,
Yes.
Rayleigh's flustered about it, man. He doesn't know what to do.
I think this whole like beginning section is a really funny gag, right? It's Roger being down until he feels the energy again to not give up about Shaki. It is really funny how prevalent this gag essentially is for the last 3 chapters.
Yeah, it's almost the main thing for maybe it is even the main thing for these last 3 chapters.
Yeah.
But it's reinforcing that Roger is not Luffy. This is not something that Luffy would do. It's so and it's he's almost pestilent, you know what I mean? It's damn, it's this is a very piratey thing for Roger to do, to be so persistent about this. But also I like that he gets the note and he sees that it's for Rayleigh and he's pouting, yes, but he's also okay, I concede a little bit, you know? Just a little bit. He's okay, I concede. She's obviously interested in you. But then there's there's a reverse to that, because Rayleigh kind of oh, you're my captain. I can't do this. I can't take her from you.
Yeah. But I think it's funny that Rayleigh says well, I don't want to be tied down right now, and then he's I do.
Yeah.
I will say this. I think I've said it every single chapter, this flashback, but this chapter especially. The ace, I'm getting a lot of ace from Roger, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let's get to the most interesting section of this, or one of the more interesting sections of this chapter, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Garling in the Holy Land. After the whichever previous hunting game there was before God Valley, because it wasn't the interval 3 years, right? That's what they said. Every 3 years they do the hunting game.
That sounds right. Yeah. So this has been a year since that, right?
Yeah, so Garling's impatient. That's what the Gorosei are saying. Dude, chill out. We don't need to worry about the hunting games until 2 years, man. Stop, chill out. We don't need to plan them right away. And Garling's no, something's interesting on God Valley. We have to do it there next time. Make sure we do it there.
Yeah. There's which is super interesting, because it means that God Valley was not random.
Yeah.
There was a reason for them to be there. Again, more reason for us to care about the West Blue.
Yeah.
But they tried offering them what is it called?
Membership to the world government.
Yeah, they try to offer them membership. They declined, which is also interesting. Which means like they're able to. What does that even mean? Like they're able to pay tribute. Is that what it is? Like or they're able to pay tribute, right?
They have, like, they said they have a lot of natural resources. So God Valley is a naturally rich country. But they decline.
Yeah, so they don't need the support.
Yeah,
they don't need the support of the world government, which is interesting. And then Garling made like an outrageous discovery. There is something on God Valley, and it seems like it seems like, actually I can't tell if it's like one thing or a lot of a thing.
Dude,
but
I've like 3 or 4 different, like, maybe it could be this.
Same.
Like if by the end of the chapter, maybe it could be his like Shanks's mom, basically. Maybe that's what he's talking about, but I don't know.
Wait.
So yeah, that's what I was kind of getting at. It's like Garling plays the investment game like early. He has a kid like with the girl from God Valley. Like I think that wasn't random either. It's not. It shouldn't be, right? It doesn't feel random. Not that he has like an incentive or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, in 2 years' time, Garling is a plotter, which is what I'm getting out of this chapter. Is like he's a plotter and schemer.
I think. Okay, there's one which is kind of basic. There might be a road poneglyph there, maybe, and that could explain how Big Mom has one. That could explain how Big Mom has one.
No, wait. Is that even track?
Yes.
Oh, you're saying that this is where Big Mom gets it from.
Or it could be the one that was on Fishman Island and is now missing, like the 4th one, because Whitebeard could have got the.
I think no, that one. That one can't actually move because that one has to be on Fishman Island for this entire time, because on Skypiea it says the poneglyph is on Fishman Island.
No, the poneglyph that says that Poseidon is in Fishman Island. Wait, what am I saying?
Isn't that the thing?
No,
Isn't it like on Skypiea?
On Skypiea, it says that Poseidon is in Fishman Island. It doesn't say anything about a road poneglyph being in Fishman Island.
Okay,
so
never mind.
I think if there is a road poneglyph on God Valley, and that's the thing that Garling is talking about, that could explain how Big Mom has one, or it could explain why there was one on Fishman Island, because Fishman Island was Whitebeard's territory, and he could have got it during God Valley. But that's like my least compelling option. I think is that it's a road poneglyph.
I feel like if it was a road poneglyph, Oda would just tell us right now it was a road poneglyph. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason to hype that up.
Yeah. Number also, 2. Oh, sorry, Mikey, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, because the Shanks and Shamrock were born 39 years ago, and this is 40 years ago. Did
9 months?
I know. Did he, like, were they already conceived by the time he went to?
I think he's probably going back and forth. I think like he's invested in God Valley, dude.
Like I think I think it's almost interchangeable. I think Garling found something. And then either first told the Gorosei and then like had Shanks and Shamrock, or other way around. Like, I think it's kind of interchangeable, the order that happened.
Yeah, I don't think it's like too important on that end, because like the important thing is like he invested in God Valley.
That is like such a fucking crazy move. Like,
I mean, we'll get to it in a second because I have thoughts, but
So my kind of a little bit insane stretch theory is that Garling is talking about Gunko as a child.
Whoa. I said whoa last time and you were right, so I don't know. Let's just hear what you got to say.
Potentially being the next Emu vessel. And this would line up in the thought process that Brook being a part of the God Valley militia, having a relationship with Gunko as a child, and the fact that Gunko is, that we know of, the only one who can be a vessel for Emu.
Mm-hmm.
And
I wonder what condition.
she has
she met.
the double eyes. Maybe that means something. I don't.
Yeah, maybe,
Yeah, like-
but I don't know.
Oh,
Only
you
people
mean
with
that, okay.
heterochromia can be a vessel.
Like, are there,
I mean,
are there
did
other
Lily-
people with
I don't know.
heterochromia? Like, I don't know. But that's, I don't know if it's like fully, I don't know if I fully walked down that path to like see what that means, but that's something that has crossed my mind.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting that like maybe the God's Knights, like, it's not their main mission, but like another mission they have is to look for vessels.
Whoa. I think
Oh, run it. Let's hear it.
Okay. You know how emu, okay, this is like a crossing of like a million theories that I have. Emu's ability of needing a contract with a king to have control over their subjects.
Yes,
What if, oh my god, and
run it.
what if Gunko is the daughter of the king of God Valley, and that's why she's screaming father, because Garling killed the king of God Valley.
Okay, yeah.
And what if God Valley is called God Valley because it's like got something to do with something awesome that they need, right? And like if Emu like controls the air of God Valley, they control something that God Valley has. Like, I don't know, like its shape, its name, it's very like divine in some way, like this gigantic like dual pillar that like it looks like a gateway to heaven or something, you know what I mean? Like it's got some very like, I don't know, it's got like a divine structure to it.
Yeah, there is something interesting about the name God Valley. Like like things just don't be called God Valley like that simply. Can I tell you my theory a little bit? I just don't know, like I don't know why Emu would be like pleased with it. So you know what I mean? I don't fully understand. It just doesn't fully link up completely to me. But what if it's Bink Sake?
That is true.
What if it's like Bink Sake is just on God Valley?
Roger's singing it at the end. He's singing Bink Sake.
There's a lineup. There's a really funny lineup where like Bink Sake like just continues on to like the next thing. If you read the lyrics of Bink Sake and like they're like traveling. Yeah. It could be a similar travel from the east to the west. Bink Sake ends up in the west. And then you talk about like Shanks's booze from his home country, God Valley, doesn't exist anymore. Famous sake is a Bink Sake, and like, the song Bink Sake originates from the west. We know that.
Yes,
like that is,
and also the topic that Shanks and Whitebeard were talking about when Shanks brought the sake to Whitebeard was Blackbeard. That's the topic that they're talking about.
And maybe Garling. And maybe Garling,
because Whitebeard's saying your face reminds me of these scars, implying that Garling was the one who scarred Whitebeard.
I don't know if would you even care if Bink Sake was like, on.
Let's say Bink Sake is something from the Void Century, which it probably is because it's a very old pirate song that originated in the West Blue, right? Sake has been used for like brothership bonds before.
Yeah.
Let's say like, what if there's like a contract that's contingent with like using the sake, you know, like using the sake as like a confirmation, like a brothership confirmation, like but it was left but it was left uncheersed or whatever, you know, it was so that's why I don't know, it could be something like that. That's maybe why Emu would want to get it, but like also that's old as hell, 800 years, like would it go bad after 800 years?
Yeah, it's like
Whoa, dude, I just had a crazy theory. I was listening to what you were saying, and then I thought about the Gunko stuff. Okay, this again goes on a lot of theories and have to be true, and it's kind of similar to what you were saying. And for what it's worth, the Gunko thing is more straightforward. It's probably the one if it were to be true. But what if like Shanks's mom, the fact that we don't see her face, maybe she is like, I don't know if it's her lineage or something about her that makes her suitable for like an Emu vessel candidate. I don't know what it could be, but like let's just say that was true, right? maybe like she's too old. So what if Garling was like, I'm gonna have a kid with you, and then our kid will be the vessel.
Facts.
Whoa.
That might be true. I think I kind of like that.
But then he got two twin boys. I don't know, but I don't know what, like, you know,
like.
I mean, it could still. I don't know what Emu's gender is.
Like,
but yeah.
is Shamrock the next vessel, or like the next? I don't know. That could be true. I think.
Whoa! What if Shamrock is the next vessel?
Yeah.
Of like Emu. Like, that'd be crazy.
Like and dude, and like a final battle would be like fucking Luffy versus Shanks, kind of.
It's like Shamrock. Yeah, exactly. Holy shit.
That'd be kind of epic as hell.
Yeah. Like, oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like whatever Garling is talking about, Shanks' mom is contingent on it. Not necessarily saying she is the one, but maybe she is, like, maybe her family is guarding it, or like she has like some connection to the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Shanks' mom is important in this like conversation.
Like there is a reason why Garling had a child on God Valley. There is certainly a reason for that.
Yeah, I agree.
Like the fact that the people of God Valley pointed out her red hair is sort of like maybe that's just to signal that, like, oh yeah, it was the mom who had red hair. But like I feel like it's a little more than that.
Yeah, and honestly, like, and this is maybe me just like reading into it, but I feel like since we got revealed that Garling does not have the red hair, but I feel like the red hair is such like it's the key trait. He's the red hair pirate, you know what I mean? Like it's like a key trait of Shanks. I wonder if like there's more to the red hair in her family. I'm not sure what it could mean, but it's the one tie to Shanks's mother. And as far as we can tell from this chapter, Shanks' mother is not a celestial dragon. She is a resident of God Valley.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Whatever God Valley means, man. Like, why is it called God Valley?
Yeah.
So the nomenclature of gods in this universe have been for celestial dragons, have been for Lunarians who lived on the Red Line. It seems that in the second world, potentially, or even the first world, some point before the celestial dragons came into power, the Lunarians were the gods of this world. But maybe, let's say, I mean, of the third world, the one that exists right now, the celestial dragons are the gods of this. I assume that was not the case during the second world. And since the Lunarians were the previous gods of the world, I would say the second world was ruled by the Lunarians. First world, we don't know. Hey, we have no fucking idea. What if God Valley are the descendants of the gods of the first world? I don't know. That could be something.
Oh.
Like,
yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. The god, like that's. I feel like in this story, the term God has been used very sparsely. Like it's not thrown about like that.
Yeah.
So I think there is something important with the naming of God Valley, and like this chapter confirms, it's not random. There was a reason for Garling to be for the celestial dragons to aim for God Valley.
It must be something that like what does Emu even want anymore? Like what does he even want anymore? He's got everything. Like what would be something that he would be pleased with? Continual rule?
I mean,
like something that would cement it forever? Like I don't know.
It is interesting. You're right. Emu, that we don't have all of Emu's like characteristics down yet, but it is interesting that like for a person who has been ruling for 800 years, to hold on to that hat, to have pictures of Vivi, Luffy, and Blackbeard, or Shirahoshi, right? Never mind.
Yeah, Vivi, Blackbeard, and Shirahoshi.
Shirahoshi. Okay, all of them are there. But yeah. To have these pictures of these current pirates and figures, it seems as though the thing that Roger was waiting for, the thing that perhaps people had to be waiting for 800 years, I wonder if Emu was also waiting for something to happen. Like there is something that Emu wants that, and again, we know Harold makes a blunder. Like there are mistakes in Emu's plans, and I wonder if like things have not lined up perfectly since Emu has won per se. You know what I mean? I think like when Emu won, I suspect Joy Boy got one last jab or something so that it wasn't a complete win, so that they can reschedule the fight for 800 years. You know what I mean? I think like
maybe it was moving Bing Sake, delivering it as far away as possible.
Yeah. So Emu won't find it. Yeah, we need like Emu wanted to get Crunk so bad, but Joy Boy was like, nah, I'm moving this away, and then Emu couldn't find it. But yeah, I don't know. I do think like you say, what could Emu want? I'm not sure what it could be, but there is something, because
like it's not complete yet. Like
Emu's not like rotting away. Like Emu is like thinking about things, you know what I mean?
Like he's plotting. He's getting Vegapunk to make the Mother Flame. He's right, like he's erasing Illusia. He's active. He's doing like it's not like complete. He's not completely won. There's something left that he wants to do. So I don't know. I think you're right that he's waiting even similarly to how Roger was waiting, to how maybe Joy Boy is waiting.
Yeah, and even the actions on Elbaf now, it feels like it's it seems like overtime for Emu to be doing that, but it seems like that's an active want. You know what I mean? Like there's something needed there, and it could be as simple as Elbaf was the original God's country or something, and the Giants took over and they want it back. But I don't know. The fact is, Emu does want something.
So, do we have anything more to talk about that? Like for what Garling was specifically wanting?
Maybe at the very end. Because it links back at the end. But yeah.
So after that, we move on to Hachinosu, and there's some more Shaki shenanigans. And this is the thing that I missed on first read that I just like saw. Dude, Rox already is like conceiving Blackbeard. I fucking missed that.
Oh yeah.
I missed that.
No,
what
that's
the hell?
It's a parallel between Shanks being born here too. Like they're similar age. Like it tracks. It completely tracks.
Like, but like Blackbeard's mom is off screen. Blackbeard's mom, Blackbeard's home.
We don't know.
Off screen, dude. He was born off screen. He's the off screen king, bro.
Yeah, they're saving the Blackbeard flashback.
He's the most off-screen character of all time. He was even born. He was conceived off-screen. He was mentioned on a page like, "Oh yeah, that happened." Like,
that's too funny. Yeah, I think. Well, we'll. I'm just trying to see if there's anything important in the beginning. I mean, obviously, it's hilarious that Shaki's bar is like doing this well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just making sure there's nothing I'm missing before we get there. Yeah. Okay. No, it's the first important thing. Yeah. Rox isn't smiling for Shaki anymore. Yeah, so it makes you think that
question mark.
Whoever. Yeah. It makes you think that whoever Rox got with is like, this is a genuine relationship.
Yeah. Like he seems to love her actually, which is interesting. Who could it be?
Yeah. But it's interesting. It's double interesting that like, Rox is the GOAT, right? Like Rox is like top one in the verse. He is Mr. Pirate. And I mean, I don't know if he thought about this, but I'm just thinking like, what if he was like, hey, my kid cannot be with me. Like it is dangerous.
Like Dragon-esque.
Like Dragon, yeah.
Or he could be plotting like, I'm gonna put my soul into him.
I really don't think so. Like, at least not now. Like, this is why. Like that. This is literally the only thing that's shaking for that theory is that Rox seems like a nice guy. Like so far, like Rox seems like a really cool guy. Like, yeah, obviously he's a pirate and does like piratey things, but like everything he does, like there is like a level of like morality at play. Like even the big argument with Heralds and Rox later in the chapter, I get Rox's side like completely. You know what I mean? Like it isn't like one-sided. But yeah, I think it's really interesting that Rox like, you know, says it's none of your business, because like it isn't. Like, you know, like he's about pirate life. He's Mr. Pirate right here, and all that stuff is like his personal life.
Also, I think it's kind of great how we get this panel of Rox and Roger beefing in a bar.
I love it.
And
love it. And it's
like, and when Luffy first met Blackbeard, they were beefing in a bar.
Yeah. But I will say, like, just the and this, okay, I'm just gonna say it right now because I'm gonna give props to Musti actually because he pointed it out to me. It really seems like in this like exchange here, Roger doesn't hate the Rocks pirates. He even says he wants to drink with Whitebeard.
Yeah.
Like it seems like very much like it's not like it's not on site. You know what I mean? Like and I want to, like, we were talking a lot about this in the God Valley flashback, in Kuma's flashback. Sorry, Roger says it's been 1 year since something, right? And I think a lot of people assumed it was a fight between Rox and Roger, but it could very simple as been like it's been 1 year since I saw Shaki. It could just be that. Like we don't know the extent of that. And I think reading this chapter especially, they're like at a bar together, they're having fun. Again, Roger says, "I want to drink with the Newgate." Like they're having like it's all like
this. What we're seeing right now is T-minus 1 year before that. 1 year before.
Yeah,
God Valley.
exactly.
Like
it really doesn't feel like Roger has it for Rox like that, which makes it even stranger for Roger to even fight Rox on God Valley. They're getting the same thing.
Like for them to fight is not out of the ordinary because of course their rivals are gonna fight. Like Roger was fighting Whitebeard later on in his career, but to utterly defeat them to the point where they don't exist anymore. Like what happened?
Yeah, exactly.
What
exactly. Happened? And again, like they both want to free Shaki, right?
Yeah.
Like if anything, they should team up. Like if anything, right? So, and Musti brought this to me. He brought this to my attention. He was like, what if Roger didn't defeat Rox? Like, what if it's a thing where the government, again, the person we hear retelling the story is Sengoku. He was not there. He was not at God Valley. What if, and we know all these top tiers were there, we know God Valley gets erased. What if it's as simple as Imu shows up? Imu shows up to God Valley, defeats Rox, and then Roger and Garp get the credit. What if it's like that? We don't hear anyone else say they defeated Rox apart from Sengoku. Sengoku's the only source we have on this.
I feel like Garp, dude. Like I feel like Garp is the like a little bit like of the loose end in this theory. Like why would Garp take credit for something like that? You know? I don't know.
I think maybe Garp gets defeated before, because I in my head it seems like the way Kaido talks about hockey being above all makes me feel like at some point there is a conflict between Roger and Rox, and maybe Garp is out of that. But I don't know. Like I agree. It is a loose end. I have nothing to say for that. Like maybe it's something like Garp doesn't want to talk about it, and he never like really, gets into it too much. We know he hates the celestial dragons. We know that, and I'd assume God Valley only furthers that fuel. But I don't know. I agree. Garp is a bit of a loose end in this theory, but I'm just saying. Like, as of right now, I don't see the reason for Roger and Rox to completely fight like that.
I think Imu appearing on God Valley is like not necessarily likely, but I see it, and it's cool, and it makes sense, and it would be a reason for Rox to lose.
Yeah. And it like I feel like for God Valley to completely disappear, like if people saw Imu, like, you know what I mean? If people saw something they weren't supposed to see, more reason for that place to go away.
Like think about it. Think about, why did Lelucia get erased? Because Imu thought Sabo was there. What did Sabo do?
Yeah.
See Imu.
Saw. Exactly. Yeah. That's true. Exactly. Yeah. It could be something as simple as that. Like the people of God Valley saw
Imu and what he can do and who he really is.
Yeah.
So I like this a lot, actually. I think Imu appearing on God Valley is something I'm gonna invest in for sure.
Hold on. I'm just thinking more now. Now that we know God Valley isn't random, what if this is like a super crazy ploy to steal Shaki to get Rox to go to God Valley? Like it was intentional. Like there's some importance of this location. We know Rox is an important figure, supposedly inspired by Davy Jones and the Will of D. Like, what if there's like a timeline situation? Like Emu thought maybe this was the time. This is supposed to be now, and maybe Emu thought that Rox was the Joy Boy figure.
Yeah.
And so Emu brought Rox and his crew to God Valley. So then Rox, I don't know, so the Emu can defeat that bloodline for good. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Or what if it's this is like, oh, whoa, so many things.
Yeah, there's a lot.
What if Emu wanted to bring Rox to God Valley, where Bink Sake is, to share the sake together? To end this feud, maybe, I don't know, in some way, I don't know, Emu's evil, Emu's absolutely evil, I don't know, but maybe there's something else.
Like there's a deal, there's a deal
or something. Like, what if there was about to be like Joy Boy and Emu 800 years ago, there was maybe going to be, they're going to share sake over something that, and then they would never meet again, they will surely meet again. What if it's the Will of D, Rox, D Zebek, and Emu and Big Sake there at God Valley? They came together.
Yeah.
And they're gonna share sake together, but then Rox said, "No, fuck you, I hate you. I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah. Wait, what if it's something like, I'm trying to think of reasons for, again, Roger and Rox to fight. What if Emu realizes that Roger is also a Will of D?
Yeah.
And maybe I'm just going to speak out my mind. I don't think this is true, but I'm just going to speak my mind. Like, what if it's something like Emu's like, you can have Shaki, but you have to have this drink with me. And then Roger, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but like something like this. Roger's like, oh yeah, I'll drink sake with you. And then Roger's like, no, don't do it. And then they fight. I don't know.
Fuck it. But like, I think... I mean, I don't think it's gonna be like Rox gets reversied. I don't think so.
No, that would be no. Because they have at the very end of the Kuma flashback, Roger does speak to Rox. Like they have like a conversation. It's like one line, but it seems like when you're reversed, you kind of lose like all anatomy,
it could
right?
be later. Like it could be, I don't know. I don't want that to be true. I feel like reversing is such like it is almost a problem in my opinion. Like it's almost a problem. Like the fact that you could just completely reverse someone's character. Like I feel like that's why I'm like cooking this crazy theory about Emu's powers, because I kind of don't want Reversi to be that powerful. Like it seems like a narrative problem for that to exist. And it's like,
no, I think 100% there is a condition, like 100%, like there has to be a condition.
But I do like the theory of Emu wanting to share a drink with whoever, like the Will of D, like inheritor, like whatever that means, because like One Piece villains always have some sort of like thing where you can understand where they come from, like not necessarily justified, not like many of them are not justified, but
you understand their meanings.
They always have a thing where you understand where they come from. Emu will have that, like 100%. It's not like it's just some spawn of Satan, the devil, for no reason other than just to be evil. Like there's gonna be a reason for it. Like and if it's a like a brotherhood that got interrupted for some reason, like Emu and Joy Boy back in the day, if it was
like this,
they were like this maybe. This goes with our theory that
they were on the same side,
that they were like the humans, like the people of the world were going against the gods, which were the Lunarians. And then
this goes on our theory that they were both in the ancient kingdom.
And then like I don't know, something happened with them, like something happened between them. They beefed, and then Emu ended up on top, and Maybe Joy Boy didn't want to become the new gods, and Emu wanted to become the new god, like something like that. But I do like this idea of there being a brothership bond between Emu and Joy Boy that got interrupted, and that is like, and they will never meet again, like.
Yeah.
And then they will surely meet again, Emu and the inheritor of Joy Boy's will. And maybe goes to like the Artor theory of like Luffy having a drink with everyone, like, or like Luffy having a party with everyone. Like if like that would be such a crazy subversion of like Luffy like having a drink with Emu at the end, like that would be fucking crazy.
Yeah, like Emu is included in the party. Yeah.
I don't think so, because he's done so many terrible things. It's kind of unredeemable. But like maybe a moment where like a kindness shines through and like destroys a facade, and then Emu dies or something, and then the celestial dragons fall or something. Like I feel like that is possible.
Yeah. I mean, as far as like Oda redeeming characters, whenever it happens, it's always like Oda always humbles the character, like straight up embarrasses them before like you see any of that, before you see any like vulnerability. I don't know how far Oda will go, because like this is Hitler, like this is the worst character, like this is the worst character, so I don't know like how far Oda will go with this one.
There will be, I think in the Void Century telling, whether it be a flashback or whether it be a story or whatever.
Oh yeah. I think like maybe we'll see Emu wasn't always.
Dude, I feel like it's gonna be like a Griffith type thing. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be like
1,000,000% that's what's gonna be. Like it kind of already reads like that.
Yeah.
It seems like a Griffith like character.
Like something where you're like, where you kind of like him for a certain period of time, and then there's like a point of no return. Like,
dare I say, I feel like Joy Boy and Emu are like a Guts and Griffith situation, like already. Like I can kind of see that parallel.
Yeah, like
especially if we go with the theory of like we said it in our mural video, but like if we take the mural as is, and we assume that they're on the same side, they were on the same side as the Ancient Kingdom while Joy Boy was fighting this bigger evil.
Yeah.
Maybe Emu was like rounding up the kings and like pitting them against the Joy Boy pirates or whatever, in like a betrayal, right? I think Emu betrays Joy Boy somehow.
I think so.
But maybe it was like a little justified. We don't know. Maybe Joy Boy wasn't all that. We don't know.
Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe Joy Boy betrays Emu, but in a way that like Emu starts getting corrupted in a way, and then Joy Boy says to the guy, "You gotta stop," and then like
he was like, "Freak you, dude," and then like just
like I don't know. I feel it. I feel this so like it would be very cool, and I would like this a lot if we're in this Void Century flashback, and Emu is in this like genre, like Emu in his youth is in this genre of character that we have so many of in One Piece, like a goated flashback character. You know what I mean? Like a Corazon, like a Herald, like someone that you had no idea existed, and then you kind of like fall in love with. Like you're like, how could this be this person? And then like something happens, there's a point of no return. I would love that, actually. I think that would be so good.
Yeah, I agree. I'm so excited to see more of Emu. I think it'll be great. And honestly, like the more you as soon as you mentioned the Griffith thing, I'm like, oh my god, I feel like that is probably what, like, just like how Emu, we're unsure about their gender, and Griffith is like very androgynous. Like I feel like there is like something there.
like is Oda at all inspired by Berserk otherwise?
I'm telling you right now, I feel like when the Gorosei were revealed as like monstrous forms, that reminded me of like the God Hand and like you know, like just Berserk monsters.
Like if there is any Berserk influence in One Piece, it is in that realm of the demons on top of the world.
Totally. That when that chapter came out, I thought about it, but a lot of people on the internet was like, "Oh my god, One Piece just turned into Berserk! Like, what the hell?"
Well, I'm totally with this of like Emu as a Griffith type character. I'm totally with this.
It's kind of all I have to say about this section. It is cool to see I think we said it before, but the egg still there.
Yeah, what the hell?
The egg is still there.
Egg? What is this egg? I think honestly, until there's anything more of a hint, I think it's just a part of the ship. Like I think it's nothing actually. I think it's just a part of the ship.
Yeah, maybe the ship just has like an egg like dome, like you can go in it maybe.
Yeah, like I don't know, like that might be some shit Tom would put in. Like, hey, look at that. Like that's cool.
Check out this egg.
Check out this egg dome. Like Frankie put in some dumb shit on the Sunny. Tom would probably put in some dumb shit on the Tom or on the Oro Jackson.
Oro Jackson. Yeah. I got no clue. Yeah,
Like,
it is cool to see. This is the first time we see Shaki like faint, right? I think.
Yeah, like.
Something had happened before. Yeah.
Wait, she fainted?
Yeah, just next to at the end of the you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, Ray got her. Ray got her. Yeah, but like Shaki's bar was a pacifist zone on Hachinosu. Like, you couldn't fight.
Very
there,
interesting.
And people were like, "Bet, okay."
I mean, kind of what I was talking about last chapter with like a legendary bar on Pirate Island seems a little intentional, and like the fact that the bar is the one place where all pirates get along, like something there, man, something there,
dude. And also, like they were in Shaki's bar in Sabaudi when like Rayleigh was talking about the voice of all things for the first time, when Luffy said, "I don't want to know what the One Piece is." What if they were like in the One Piece basically, like when he said
it's
that.
a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what if the One Piece is a bar that's just called the One Piece? I don't know. Like and that's where Joy Boy and Imu were about to share their drink.
Whoa. Hey man, you heard it here first.
And it's like it's just some fucking dingy ass tavern. And that's the first scene in One Piece is in a dingy ass tavern.
Bar, yeah. I'm with the bar is important in One Piece, like 1,000,000%. Like it is a like I don't know how important it is to the One Piece itself, but like the voice entry, Joy Boy, pirates, like all these things, it's totally important for sure.
Who named the One Piece? Was it Roger or was it fucking Morgan's?
Actually, it's unclear.
It's like unclear.
Wait, did they talk about the One Piece before Roger's time? Did they talk about it?
No.
Is it confirmed?
They didn't.
Okay. It's unclear. Like Roger obviously popularized it, but like it's unclear if like it was named the One Piece before Roger got there, or Roger dubbed it the One Piece.
Dude, and also
Roger named the Laugh Tale though.
I know 1,000,000% Roger named Laugh Tale, but who called the treasure the One Piece?
I mean, didn't Roger say it in his execution?
Did he? Oh,
I think there's like a lot of translations of it, but like it's unclear if he said I left it in One Piece or I left it.
There's also like
I left it the One Piece,
like the Hitotsunagi, like the one that like finds all, or like the one like the great treasure, or like the one that ties us all together, or something like that. Like it's like a double meaning, like like a bar that ties us all together.
Yeah, I don't think Roger named the One Piece. I don't think that. Like I think like it was before Roger's time. It should be Void Century. Like, and I'm really waiting on, because we don't know how Roger learns about poneglyphs and stuff yet. We don't know about that. I'm really waiting on Rox to spill some game. I want Rox to say One Piece. I want him to say like I want him to talk about it. But yeah.
And Whitebeard and Roger, when they were talking about the Will of D, when Roger like in the Marineford flashback, when Roger told Whitebeard what the Will of D was, they were sharing drinks. Yeah, like it's
in the Kano country.
Was it there for sure?
It's just there's like sakura blossoms, and like it's just a theory that they were in the West Blue in the Kano country.
What if that's the place that where Hero comes from?
Yeah, no, that's a theory too. I'm saying, and it's in the West Blue. Kano country is in the West Blue. Another West country? Blue.
What? Wait, this is crazy.
Yeah, I know.
What the hell? What the hell? there's layers to this shit, man. There's
Yeah, I
layers
know,
to
man.
this
It's
shit.
crazy.
Like, like Luffy has blood brothers that were made from a cheers of sake, from sharing sake. If Luffy is Joy Boy, or Luffy is the Joy Boy of this time, Joy Boy probably also had blood brothers. What if Imu was like Ace for Joy Boy? That would be crazy.
Whoa, dude! I just made a crazy connection. Okay, sake is the sake cups and all that. Traditionally Japanese, right? That there might be a I don't know. Okay, I don't have all the links. I'm just gonna give you the points. All right. Sake, traditionally Japanese. Wano, samurais from Wano, ending up in the West Blue sake, pink sake, but also the gangsters like gang like Beji and all of them.
Was it Marlin?
They use it is Marlin. Yeah, they use sake cups for like gangsterhood, like brotherhoods in like Yakuza brotherhood.
Yeah,
it's like the term boss Jinbei comes from that too. Jinbei, sake cup, Big Mom, like all these connections. There's something there.
There is something.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah.
Oh, I said Ace. I need a Barbell might have the flame fruit.
Oh, dude, I saw a crazy theory the other day.
Yeah.
And I need to tell you about it. I saw a theory that was like Barbell is the man marked by flames. It was actually like crazy. Like I don't know how like. Well, it kind of stems from
isn't that what we said last week or 2 weeks ago?
I think we said it. We definitely said it as a joke. But the guy in the video was like, "What if it's Barbell and like the whirlpools? Like that's just something fishermen can do. Like we forgot about that.
Yeah.
Like Arlong could do that and shit. Like what if I don't know. It could be Sunbell. I don't know. It could be any of them. But yeah." If Barbell's still alive.
He's probably not alive. You probably would have seen him.
Yeah, Sunbell killed him. There was like more to it. There was like, oh yeah. It was like the missing poneglyph is the one from Fisherman Island.
That's true.
And so like a fisherman would know about it.
Yeah.
So,
that, I mean, honestly, I would say that like it's more Sunbell, you know what I mean? Like it's probably more Sunbell.
Yeah, it could be Sunbell. It could be Sunbell.
Like
that'd be cool.
Yeah. Like oh man.
What if they're brothers? What if they're sailing together?
Dude, I think what if it's the men marked by flames? What about that?
That's funny.
No one ever thought. What if Kid just misspoke? What if he said the men marked by flames? Isn't it kind of
like what like
isn't it kind of like ambiguous in Japanese whether you're speaking plural or singular?
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to go back to check, but maybe, yeah. But, I mean, I'm just thinking, like, it'd be funny if, like, it is both of them, and, like, one of them's, like, steering the ship, and the other one's, like, around it, causing the whirlpools, like, in the water.
Yeah. But if Barbell does have the flame fruit, he is so fucking dead. He is not alive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 1,000,000%.
But it'd be awesome if the fisherman had the flame fruit.
A fishman had a flame fruit? That'd be awesome, yeah.
Yeah. That's what Heck was trying to fucking do. He was trying to get the flame fruit from the Dressrosa Coliseum. Oh, brother. Okay,
I mean, talk about this conflict.
I mean, we severely overestimated Harold's loyalty to rocks. Harold wants to kill this man.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, we did come to the conclusion at the end that like Harold wouldn't sell his country.
Yeah,
like like his country will come first. But yeah, the blunder is the blunder him not being able to kill rocks? I don't think so, right? It feels like it's probably something else.
Like it's like they fought, they were at a stalemate, they were like equally powerful. Which I mean, like we had one clash before, and then we were like, oh, Harold's like on a similar level to rocks. These guys were stalemating. This is like Harold is like as powerful as rocks.
Yeah.
At least this is what I'm
seeing.
This is like
here. Crazy.
Like
no,
Harold,
that's totally what it is.
Like Harold is like top tier. I think.
Yeah, they're both like dare I say, the Yonko tier.
Loki stocks
Pirate King tier. Oh, yeah.
through the freaking roof, bro.
Yeah,
Loki stocks are as high as possible right now. His dad was like on par, on like literally equal to Rocks.
Without devil fruit. Like,
Without
it's,
a devil
like,
fruit.
Wild. Yeah. This is the elusive Pirate King tier, dude.
Yeah.
This is like the top tier.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Loki, if he joins the Straw Hats, he'll be top 1. He'll be the strongest on the Straw Hats.
Yeah.
Honestly, at this point, I think I'm so high on Loki. I think he would probably beat Luffy. I don't know. Really? Do you think Luffy is Rock tier right now?
So here's where I'm like a little. I think Loki just doesn't have like the battle expertise of Harold at this age. At least that's how I read it to me. I don't know. I think Loki still has more to learn, basically.
You think
I mean, Loki did Loki did lose to Shanks. We know that.
That is true. Never mind.
Like, we know, like, there is a bar. Like,
yeah. Maybe peak Loki. Peak Loki is like maybe the strongest
I
ever.
think EOS Loki, man. Could be there.
Like the power to destroy the world. Like the fucking the bringer of Ragnarok. That's like how I feel and how strong Loki is potentially.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, in my head, like I could see Loki and Luffy having a clash like this. Like, it could be like they're on par with each other.
Yeah.
And if they team up, it's a bad thing for the government.
So right here is what I'm seeing. I think at a very, very similar time, Rox gives up on Harold, and Blackbeard is going to be born. I think Blackbeard is Rox's contingency plan.
Okay.
Like, Rox, his plan, his 2 devil fruits that we still have no fucking clue about what they are. Well, I mean, one of them is the Elbaf fruit. His plan to take down the government. He says, "I will be back to Emu. I'll be back right here," he says. And his plan,
right.
His plan is to have Harold eat one of the fruits and to get one other mystery fruit.
I will say, when Rox said, "I will be back," he didn't meet Harold yet. He didn't meet him just yet. So Harold was not a part of Rox's plan.
Well,
then
maybe Rox saw what he was up against, knew he had to cook something. And
something
then,
up. Okay, gotcha.
And then saw Harold and is like, "That's it." Like on the same day, I found it. That's it.
Right. Like 30 minutes later.
Yeah. but what I see here is that Rox was persistent for years to pursue Harold, but now he's okay with giving up. He's okay with giving up Harold. He's okay with giving up his plan. My thought is that Rox now has a plan B. Like, he now has something he can fall back on, which is his son.
Okay, I'm gonna just play the devil's advocate here, because I'm really this might be like insane of me, but I really want to see the good in Harold, in Rox, like a lot. Like for me, like that seems like a little too plotty, schemey for me. Just like right now, I can see it. It makes sense. I've seen people talk about it. I've seen the cards. I understand how they all line up. I get it. But for me right now, and just reading the character, this reads more similarly to like Luffy getting mad at someone for not believing in themselves. Like, they're not like following their own ideals. Like, I can't think of an example off the top of my head, but just seeing like Rox say, "What happened to your warrior's pride?" Like, it seems kind of like Rox doesn't even care about like him joining anymore. He's just like sad that Harold is like not like even following his own ideals. Like, this is what I'm saying earlier. Like, everything that Rox is saying here is not bad. Like, it's true. Like, Harold is being a pawn to the government, and the government is bad. But we also understand Harold's point of view too. But this is a good conflict, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Both sides are really good.
I think at least from my perspective, is I agree with you, but I don't think that this is enough to be the last straw unless Rox has another plan. Like, he's not gonna be like, Like, I don't think he's gonna give up on Harold unless he has another way to take down the government. Like, he's just like, I think that's just not who he is. Like, I think he gives Emu an ultimatum. He says, I will be back no matter what, and then he gets a plan of how to do it. He tells his crew he's gonna take them to the summit. Like this is something that he's gonna do. His will is strong. He's gonna do it. There's no way he gives up on his route unless he has another route planned.
Yeah. No, I get that.
And this is
interesting because like
this is like Blackbeard to pivot, to have us a plan, but then pivot to another plan when the opportunity arises.
Sure. No, I get that. I am really interested to see. It seemed like Harold and the fruit was like essential to Rox's plan.
Like, that's why I'm saying it's odd that he's not.
No,
like, he gave up.
I'm with you on that. Like, but just like the way at the very end, he was like, "Consider our business closed. You won't get another invite from me." Like, he closes that door. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he does it first. Like or not does it first, but like he makes it like stand. Like, I agree. He does probably have a plan B that maybe only includes the other fruit. Perhaps the Ope Ope no Mi. Perhaps that's, you know, what's going on. But yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know. I see two things that happen in this chapter regarding Rox. One, that his son is going to be born, and one, that he no longer wants to work with Harold. They happen in the same chapter, like a couple pages from each other. So
yeah,
I don't know.
It is interesting that like the Oda box says like the friendship comes to an end. The two would not meet again for some time. So they will meet again.
They will meet again.
They will meet again. That this is not the end of Rox and Harold. Dude, I just want to say, like, this whole section made me so sad.
Yeah,
like,
because I like these guys. I
loved these guys. Yeah, they were so fun.
I hope when this happens in the anime, they play a sad song during this. Like, I hope it's not like played like to be like an epic battle. Like, I hope like fucking Overtaken doesn't get played. I hope it's like a sad ass song while this scene plays.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're gonna have to run like some of the clashes as like epic, but near the end when like they're not fighting anymore, really, they're like just kind of like hitting each other. I think, yeah, it's like sad. It reminds me of like Usopp Luffy fighting over the ship. You know what I mean?
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, dude, some of these like attacks are crazy. Like, Rox is sending shockwave, like Conqueror's shockwaves, like as big as a torso of a giant. Like, yeah, I know. Like an ancient giant-sized guy. Like, this is insane. Like, it makes sense how he was able to destroy like one of the gates of justice. Like, if he's doing this, like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Rox is a monster. I wonder if we'll ever get like more of his history and like how he became a monster. You know what I mean?
Maybe the Blackbeard flashback will also be the Rox flashback. Like the actual Rox flashback, and not like the Elbaf flashback.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah, the two would not meet again for.
Oh wait, I'm tweaking. It says the two will meet again for some time, and then the next Oda box says not until the day of a certain incident. Is Harold at God Valley? Did we call that? We called that, right? Or we joked about it? I can't remember.
What the hell? You think he would like be there? Like, maybe Kuma like fucking pawpawed everyone away before Harold showed up. Like,
yeah,
because Harold would be there. Yeah, like we would see him when like everyone showed up. Like physically, we would see him.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that. That is just like, I mean, that's what it implies, right? Like,
yeah, like what other certain incident? Maybe it's the incident that like puts Roger and Rox like beefing. Like, that is still a year away.
Yeah,
that's like the only like point that we know of that happens in between now and God Valley. I think is like whatever caused Rox and Roger to beef.
Well, man, all I'm saying is like if this is God Valley, like the idea of like, if we go with our theory from earlier, the fact that like Roger, Rox, Emu, and Harold were all together on an island is like insane. It's like insane.
like, whoa.
Probably gonna happen.
What if that's what
Loki, Luffy, and Blackbeard are all gonna be with Emu at some point.
Like, what if this is like the reason that Rox doesn't accept a like offering from Emu is because Emu turned his friend Harold against him. Like, yeah, like any sort of gesture from Emu of like, here, this, like, Rox would be like,
oh, but I mean, Rox hates Emu for sure, right?
Well,
like,
but
already.
this is personal. Like, whatever Emu can do to explain, like, to try to explain.
Right. Yeah, you're saying if you go with the sake theory.
Yeah, like if you go with the sake theory,
yeah.
like if there's an attempt to make amends in some way,
right,
then Rox will refuse because Emu turned Harold against him. Wait, we're actually so wrong. Emu wants Rox to die.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So wait. Yeah. Okay. So we can circumvent that and like think about like what we said earlier. Like, God Valley is important. It's an important place. They get Shaggy purposely to lure Rox to God Valley to kill him.
Yeah.
And it has to be done in God Valley for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's like a sacrificial altar, like that, like points to the fucking sky or something. I don't know.
You need the blood of like a Will of D member.
Yeah.
And then something will happen. And then you get, I don't know.
Like, I don't know. Whoa. If that's the case, why not kill like Cobra there? You know what I mean?
What if the Mother Flame is on God Valley?
Like the actual one?
I don't know.
I think the actual real Mother Flame is used up, and that's why
Vegapunk
to create an artificial one.
No, I'm with that. I'm with you on that. Yeah.
Dude, well, I mean, like the Mother Flame, I feel like it has to be related to the Lunarians in some way because of their like flame engine.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah, I feel like the Lunarians are like we talked about like they're like manufactured, right?
Yeah, like it may be the only like actual essence of the original Mother Flame lives in King only, like right now, or and I guess by proxy
the Seraphim,
but like that was made from King. Like Vegapunk made the Seraphim off of testing King. Yeah,
but I mean, the theory that we had was like the original Lunarians were also like kind of like cyborgs in a way where like they modified
but like I think like the Mother Flame might not be like something that was created but just something that existed, like it's a natural resource, like the
right. I'm with you on that,
like the Earth's core or something, like you know how it was like there's in the mural there's people going down
within the earth
up, like within the earth there was like flame that's like the first like text in the Harley is that. So I think, and we know that because of Brooks' powers, the underworld is cold. So that would maybe imply that there's no more flame in the center of the earth. They've used it all. They've used all the natural resources of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's why there was an ancient civilization on the moon. To see if they could like find more like Mother Flame in the center of other celestial bodies. Interesting. We're so far away from this chapter, but I guess
that was a tangent. I like I kind of love this like little interaction with Loki and I guess Ida, right?
Yeah.
Like, would you like some juice? Okay.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Like Loki's warming up to her.
Yeah.
But that's also gonna be so much more sad when she fucking dies. Oh my god.
Yeah, man. Something horrible is about to happen. Next couple of chapters are gonna be horrible. Oh my god.
Yeah, man. Like,
I guess it'll be great to read, but it's gonna be like, God.
Like Shaki's gonna get stolen, Ida's gonna die, Harold's gonna rip his horns out. Fucking, oh my god, it's all gonna be awful.
Rox is probably gonna die at next couple of chapters, right?
Yeah, I guess.
So sad.
Okay, and then
I think we're at the last
we're at
page
the
now,
end
right?
here.
Yeah.
39
Whoa,
years
I just made an observation, but I might be reading into it. So yeah, she's walking with the kids, and then one of them says, "I hope that they grow up to be as bright as you." I wonder if that's like, is she a scientist, or like someone who's studied the Void Century, maybe, or something like that. We know O'Hara's in the West Blue. Like, what if she's like a scientist / archaeologist or something like that? Someone who has studied more than they were supposed to, maybe, and then uncovered something, and that's what Garling found.
This is so vague. We literally see 2 panels of her from the back.
Yeah.
Oh. Like Garling does note interesting culture of God Valley, or maybe one of the Gorosei say that.
Oh, wait. I just made another connection. I'm sorry. I just like realized something. Okay. Just hear me out. All right. Just hear me out. Okay. So she might be a scientist or like an archaeologist from the West Blue. O'Hara's from the West is in the West Blue. Have you said a name for them? Shanks, I don't know about that one, but Shamrock, very similar to Clover, who is a scientist / a very famous figure at this point. People like were fucking with Clover, right? Like they were talking about Clover like as he was like a pirate as well, right? Or something like that, like a sea traveler. I might be forgetting exactly what it was.
I don't think it was necessarily a pirate, but yes, like a traveler for sure.
Yeah. What if he's like a well-known figure, and Shamrock is like somehow named after Clover? I don't know. They're both very similar names. I'm probably like reaching like crazy.
I think it is a.
I don't know.
I'm
just saying anything.
But like it is a connection. Like it is real. like Shamrock and Clover are like the same thing. Like they are literally like
they're the same thing.
They're synonyms. Like
yeah.
Also, dude, Shamrock's eyes are crazy. They're so like pretty. Dude, this baby will grow up to become evil. Like that's crazy.
Why do they pay? What are these names? Like, okay, Shamrock at least is a thing. What the hell is a Shanks? Why are you naming your kid Shanks?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell.
That's like so funny because Shanks is like such a pirate name in my head. Like it's such like a scruffy pirate name. Like
she knew. She's so bright. She knew what their futures were gonna be.
Yeah. In my head, I thought like, oh, maybe like Roger named him Shanks or something.
Yeah, but nope.
No, this mother named him.
And so like there maybe was like a note in like the treasure chest or something of like,
or maybe like it was like a name like on the clothes or something.
Yeah. So I mean, this is the question now. How does Shanks end up in that treasure chest a year later?
I'm telling you, man. I always thought like the mother saw what the fuck was going on, and like in a desperate plea, put Shanks, maybe even Shamrock, in a chest, and then, you know, in the plunder of it all, the Roger Pirates got this baby in there too.
Yeah. My theory, I don't think it's 100% deconfirmed, but it's less likely now that Shamrock, or that
Garling didn't want twins.
Garling didn't want twins and then just gave one away. Like I think that is now less almost deconfirmed. I'm pretty sure.
I was always a little hesitant on that theory. Like, I understood where you were coming from, but like I think right now, like it feels like, I don't know. I'm not sold on that at all, to be honest.
Dude, imagine taking a screenshot of this and beaming this back like 6 months. Like that would be so funny. Like showing this panel to someone like pre-Elbaf. Like imagine like in the middle of Egghead or something. It would be so fucking funny. It would be so funny.
It's actually hilarious.
What? Shank's twin is real? And this is them as babies? I gotta say that the like the tease of Shamrock into the full reveal is like honestly probably the best like use of like the evil twin trope that I've like ever seen. I think like it's like I love it a lot, but it's like I feel like it's usually so like kind of like hacky and like oh it's the evil twin, but like this makes so much sense.
It's still happening. Like we don't even have all the pieces yet. Like it's still like expanding on. So I won't fully judge it until like the very end, but I agree. Like it's only worked in my opinion so far.
Yeah, like it makes so much sense that we like honestly, and it is, I think it is thanks to the kind of open-endedness that Oda has written Shanks with. Like we don't know a lot about Shanks for real. So like the fact that his backstory and his upbringing was so like just question mark, I think it works. It's like it's not like we know everything about Shanks and like oh suddenly he has an evil twin out of nowhere. It's like oh this is a part of his backstory that is being slotted in at the same time of revealing the evil twin. Like I think that's why it works.
No, I'm with you. I think like it's like you said, we don't have all the holes, so like even questionable things are plausible for Shanks because we don't know whether or not he would do that. Like meeting with the Gorosei and stuff. It's the rat allegations. That was such a time. It's crazy that the rat allegations like just disappear. Like that's not even like a thing anymore.
Honestly, they like. I mean, they're sort of coming back. I think.
Really?
Yeah, with like the fact that he used to be. Like, he had the mark. He returned to Mary Joie. He like.
Yeah, but like that. I think like if you're a kid and you have that like that's I understand. Not saying like I'm with Shanks, but I understand what he was probably doing. And then like him sacrificing his arm was probably him being like, guys, I'm sorry about that, but I'm obviously not with that anymore. Yeah, like you know, because I was talking to Musty about this. I was like, because he was like, do you think we're gonna get the whole God Valley flashback? And I was like, maybe, but like if we're gonna get like a dedicated Shanks flashback, Oda might save like some of that Garling stuff for like then. And then I was thinking like, okay, yeah, we need that. We need the Blackbeard stuff. We know we have like the Gunko thing that's about to happen maybe. Then there's like even like we don't even know anything about the first world or any of that stuff. Like there's so much we need to see. You know what I mean?
I think this run through, this angle of God Valley now I think is gonna run through Brook and Gunko actually.
No.
I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
But okay, here's why I don't think that's gonna happen. Is because like it has to end with the Loki Herald. We know where it ends. You know what I mean? Like it has to end there.
Yes, you're right. However, I don't think this is.
I think we could maybe see. We might be able to see Brooke, or like you know what I mean, like some evidence that Brooke was there. But I don't think we're gonna get. I get what you're saying. It would be very seamless if somehow like they interweave that.
Like,
but
like I think I don't
because we know the ending is a little tricky.
I think this is not the last time we're going to go through God Valley with a different angle. Like this is not the last time.
I agree.
I think this is gonna be part 2 of 3 or maybe even 4, like of the different angles that we come at this singular event with. Like
I agree. I'm with you on that.
And honestly, 4 might even be the fucking world government emu like angle.
True.
Like but I think part 3 is gonna be the Shanks.
Yeah, I agree.
The Shanks Garling angle.
Shamrock. Yeah.
And honestly, maybe even Blackbeard, because I think, I mean, in this chapter even more, like the birth of Blackbeard and the birth of Shanks are like intertwined. I'm completely
with you.
So I think maybe
I think the Blackbeard flashback and the Shanks flashback will be the same flashback.
Yeah, I think it'll be intertwined. So I think part 1 through the lens of Kuma, part 2 through the lens of Rox and Herald and maybe Brook and Gunko, part 3 through the lens of Shanks, Garling, Shamrock, and Blackbeard. And then maybe even a part 4 through the lens of Emu. I think that's possible.
Yeah.
Or even like a Roger lens. Like we're getting some Roger here, but this isn't through the lens of Roger. This is Roger through the lens of Rox. Like how
Yeah.
like we're only getting Roger when it relates to rocks. So we have yet to
I'm
get,
with you.
like we got Roger through the lens of Odin. We are now getting Roger through the lens of rocks. We have not yet gotten a Roger flashback. We still need that.
Yeah,
we still need that.
We will. I think we will, because we haven't seen Laugh Tale yet.
Yeah.
And I think like there will be more Roger flashback to see later in the story.
Exactly.
To be fair, the last time we saw Roger flashback, it was through the lens of Odin.
Yeah,
like
that's what
it
I'm saying,
wasn't
yeah.
like truly a Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I think God Valley is going to be attacked in so many different ways that we like every time we get something new and we're like, oh damn, this thing is way more complicated than it seemed.
Yeah.
And maybe there's going to be a third world God Valley situation. Well, I'm literally stupid. God Valley was in the third world. Oh well. New gen.
I get what you're saying, like a final.
Yeah, a new gen God Valley situation where like fucking everyone pulls up.
I mean, it could be at Laugh Tale, it could be at Mary Jo, it could be at like places we know. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Maybe it could be on Elbaf.
Yeah. Like right now it starts. Yeah.
Like this is like this could be what starts. Like we have two three parties there.
I don't think I honestly, the one thing that's like straying me away from like this being like a big conclusive fight on Elbaf is the Frankie storyline. I feel like that has to end with him making Pluton, and I don't think he can just make it while there's a huge fight going on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, I saw. This is like just sort of changing. You said Pluton, but I think this was on Drox, like one of Drox videos. I don't know if it was their theory or something that one of their chatters said, but Pluton is named after the god of the underworld, right?
Right. Yeah.
Pluton is a ship that can travel the abyss.
Whoa.
Like I think that would make sense.
I did. Just when you mentioned the abyss, I just remembered like while looking for like the Davy Jones locker Wikipedia, like the first line is Davy Jones locker is a metaphor for the oceanic abyss.
Well, there we go. There. Like, yeah, damn, dude, fucking the other gods' nights exist, bro. I can't like Elbaf is so deep right now. Like we're in a goddamn layer cake. Like sometimes I forget like that like Killing Him and Summers are real people that exist. And, like,
yeah, I was about to mention like I just forgot about Killing Him for like a second.
Yeah, Killing Him, Summers, goddamn. Oh, that's all of them. But yeah, there are more holy nights. There are.
Yeah,
like, man, dude, it's so funny. Like a couple of months ago, we were like, yeah, Luffy's gonna fight Emu. The next chapter. In the next chapter, Luffy's gonna fight Emu. Psych. I'm not complaining. This flashback is awesome.
Not complaining at all. Yeah, this is like a top tier flashback.
It's so funny. Like if you scroll back like just a few fucking chapter videos of our weekly breakdowns, we probably at one point said Luffy's gonna fight Emu next chapter. We probably said that. Yeah.
It's so funny. I mean, I think it's funny to think like after all this, like Luffy's probably gonna be like, all right, ready to go, and then punch Emu with like the new gen hockey.
Yeah.
Like whatever the hell that is. Like.
Yeah. It's the old gen hockey actually.
Oh, true. That's the OG hockey.
It's the old gen hockey.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. Rock's ass, Gabon's ass. Don't know about Rayleigh yet. Don't know if he can use that yet, but he probably can.
I saw like this like funny Rayleigh slander video. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna tell him about the secret hockey.
He doesn't know about it yet. Or like he doesn't like
who Rayleigh? Rayleigh doesn't know about it?
No, like Luffy doesn't need to know about it yet. Like Rayleigh's gonna sit him down like, okay, Luffy.
Rayleigh's like, it's like that picture of like Rayleigh smiling like this. It's like, I'm gonna teach him all about hockey except the secret hockey. I'm not gonna tell him about that one.
It's like sit Luffy down like, all right, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but you're gonna encounter these guys called the Holy Knights and the Gorosei. And what you're gonna do when you meet them, they can regenerate. Just by the way, they can regenerate. But what you gotta do, focus your Conqueror's Haki, that thing that you don't know how to use yet, really. I'm gonna teach you how to use it in a way that makes him not be able to regenerate. Luffy's not gonna remember that shit. He's not remembering that shit. There's no way he's gonna remember that shit, because he has no one to practice on until the Gorosei show up.
Yeah,
like he can't practice it on the fucking animals. They can't regenerate. Also, like, I think like Rayleigh was even saying like it will be difficult to teach you like just the 3 forms of Haki basically over 2 years. Like he's like, that was rigorous training for 2 years in a row just to get like base post time skip Luffy Haki wise. Like,
yeah, true.
Like there's a precedent of like Haki takes a while to master, and there's also like Rayleigh said, like the best way to level up your Haki is in an actual real fight. So like
Haki blooms in battle,
right? So like I think it's kind of it's a moot point to say that Rayleigh should have taught Luffy how to do this during the time skip.
No,
I don't think it would be possible. Like like Future Sight, I don't think he would have been able to teach. Like he taught him like it exists, but like you won't be able to do it unless you, like in Luffy's case, like understands the opponent on like a personal level, like what he did with Katakuri. And like
true.
And someone like, or like in a moment like his fucking neck was gonna explode in like the Udon jail of like him learning how to use Ryuo. Like there needs to be a moment like that to teach these like very advanced Haki techniques. You can't just like do that by beating up animals for 2 years straight. Oh well, I think that's it for this chapter. Pretty good chapter. No break. There's gonna be one next Thursday.
So good.
Oh my god,
I'm so happy.
A Silk Song and a One Piece chapter on the same day. Oh my god. And I have to go to work that day. Oh no, bro. I'm gonna be itching. I'm gonna be like,
come home and be like locked in.
Give me home. Okay, well, we're like 15 subscribers away from our 50 subscriber goal. We got this, guys. We're so close.
Oh yeah,
dude. A few videos ago, our goal was fucking 10 subscribers. We got this. All right. Whole Cake Homies
we went
up.
crazy.
Whole Cake Homies out.